Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Kaylee. I am a quilter, artist, and illustrator in North Carolina, and I want to thank you so much for being here. Whether you're a returning viewer or a new one, I truly appreciate it. I mean it every time I say it. Thank you so much for joining me in this cozy little corner of the internet. I have a lot of fun here making art/quilting vlogs, lifestyle stuff. I'm really just in the business of documenting my life and sharing it with like-minded people and connecting with other people. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. Again, thank you so much for being here. So this week's vlog did not start out as originally planned. It is the end of February, and the last vlog I posted was a trip I took at the beginning of February. So a little bit delay in schedule. I don't like doing that. I like being in a routine, but things have happened where they're out of my control, and it seems like the fates were deciding how this week's vlog was going to go. Last weekend was a really fun event in North Carolina. It was QuiltCon in Raleigh specifically, and I did attend that, and I planned on doing this entire QuiltCon vlog all by itself for you guys. And I was having a lot of fun for the weekend. I had so many plans for like multiple days. I thought it was going to be this great single video, but something happened with my memory card on this camera where I brought this camera. I went to QuiltCon on a Friday and I was like seeing people. It was so busy. I was doing shopping. I was looking at quilts. It was like so amazing. I had such a great time. And then I came back to review the footage and literally nothing had recorded. I had to like reformat the memory card with this camera. I'd never experienced that issue before, but all of my footage that I had taken was void. And so that was a devastating discovery. And I think it happens to people who film content, at least once. Yeah, that was definitely a wrench in my plans, but that scratched that idea for a video very quickly. So there's always next year. I will make a QuiltCon vlog next year, but yeah, I had such a great weekend, and not only did I end up going to QuiltCon, but the next day I went to a private quilt show, and I did get some footage for that, and I will include the clips here as I discuss, but it was a private quilt show with some friends that had featured works in there, and it was just kind of like a great space for quilts, and it was also just like wonderful community, and I spent the night laughing and talking with friends, and I did actually end up buying a couple of quilts from that quilt show. They are framed pieces. They are this one and this one. I actually got some footage with the makers, who are my friends Amy and Barbara. I'll include that clip here too, where you can see us showing off the quilts that I purchased, but those were such lovely purchases. I love having artwork from friends. It's like such a gift. So very immediately put them on my wall back here, so I will be able to look at them while I am working at my desk. Other things that happened over the last week is I actually basted this quilt top, which was my fast construction quilt top that I worked on in Madison, Wisconsin. And yeah, she is basted, and I started quilting her. She has about 6 quilt lines. I'm just doing vertical quilting on this one, and I really love the thread that I'm using. It's like this variegated thread that includes like a dark rusty orange and a pink, which goes perfectly with the scheme. So I've started quilting that, and then I've actually started my next quilt as well. So I kind of like the idea of quilting something and then also working on a top for the next project. I think that's kind of a good rhythm for me. So I did start another quilt top, and I only have one piece of it, and I will show you here too. So I actually posted this on my Instagram story. I've been kind of working on it off and on all week, and it got so much love and compliments. But I drew these horses on my iPad and then wanted to put them on some pieces of black linen. So that is what I did. As you can see, this first horse here is finished. He has his mane filled in, his hooves and his eye filled in, and I'm working on the other two here. So that has been a really fun project. I don't really have an overarching theme for this quilt. It's not about something in particular, and I'm kind of just embracing that. I think it's going to be kind of like a New Year's coming into myself, coming into this year as an artist type quilt. Hoping to incorporate a lot of real-time elements into this, and I do not know what the end product is going to look like. I have no clue. But I'm trying to apply what I learned in the fast construction class, and I'm really abstract, making quilts more efficiently and quickly, and not really so worrying about what it's going to look like, but just figuring it out as you go and trusting that you'll figure it out as you go. Trying to take that and apply it to the way I've made quilts in the past, where they're very pictorial and have a lot of symbolism and meaning, and they're like abstracted that way. So I'm trying to marry the two together. So that is the plan. I also got some really fun fabric at QuiltCon to kind of inspire me. So we are going to be working with not only this black fabric, but this really fun chartreuse fabric. I have a couple different samples of it here, just from stuff that I've had previously. This is looking very lime on camera, but I promise you it's more of a yellowy chartreuse. I pulled pieces from my collection and then also was able to acquire some new stuff at QuiltCon. So I'm thinking like that with natural flax tones, with the black, with the green chartreuse and some brown, maybe a little bit of pink too, because I just can't help myself. I love pink. But yeah, I think that is all I have to update you on. That's what you missed. And I'm sorry that the footage was just like lost in that QuiltCon vlog. And then I was like, hey, I'm just gonna pick it up and keep filming. And it just didn't feel right. So I decided that I needed to take a little bit of a break and just start fresh, which is what we're doing. And I'm going to do a follow me around for the weekend vlog, where it's like kind of showing you things that I normally wouldn't show you on the vlog. Maybe just some like little additional things that I need to get done, because we were also planning for some travel in the next couple of weeks, doing a lot of travel in the first half of this year. That's kind of my plan. I'm gonna film, today is Friday, it's very late in the afternoon, and I'm gonna film a little bit tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So I have some things planned, but there's also a lot of room for things to come up and get inspired by. Tonight specifically, I have a very late occupational therapy appointment, so I'm about to head out to that actually pretty soon here. I need to get going and finish my matcha. And then after that, Emily and I are going to our favorite Chinese spot to get some authentic Chinese. We love this spot. We bring all of our friends there. I think I've actually brought the vlog there too before, but it was kind of like a quick little clip. But I'm so excited to eat lots of noodles and vegetables. I just love this place so much, so it's quite a treat that whenever we get to go. And then as far as the rest of the evening, I think we're just going to relax. I don't have anything crazy I want to do tonight. I am really tired, so I probably will go to bed early. But I think I might want to bring out Eunice and let him hang out with us for a bit. So if I do that, I will show you him as well. And I don't think Eunice has been on the vlog since last summer. And if you're new here, Eunice is my tortoise. I'll put a little picture of him here. He is the light of my life. I love him a lot. He'll probably be up when we get back from dinner, and it would be nice to hang out with him for a little bit. And I think that's the plan for tonight. So I will touch base with you after I am back from OT.
Say good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good afternoon vlog. It is Saturday. I am just getting myself ready, and I wanted to check in before we went out and about. Dinner was great last night. I had a nice restful evening. Neither Emily or I did sleep very well last night though, so that was kind of like a recipe for a rough start this morning, unfortunately. So usually we're like up and at 'em before the sun's even up, but it is currently 1:19 and I am just getting ready for the day. Like I'm just feeling like I'm together enough to go out. But we did take a nice long walk this morning. We snuggled on the couch, took it really easy. I made us both matcha and we had a yummy lunch of leftovers, so everything is all good. But I just wanted to check in here quick before we really got started with our day. Not too many big objectives on the docket. Like I don't have a ton of things I need to get done. I purposefully just kind of wanted today to be a little bit more leisurely and kind of like going at my own pace. So that is the plan, but we are about to head out to go get some more loose leaf tea because I'm running low on Earl Grey and we can't have that happen in this house, of course. So I'm gonna take you to my favorite tea shop. It's in Raleigh. It's a cute little independent tea shop. It's called Tin Roof Teas. I'll show you the outside of it so you'll see, but yeah, it's called Tin Roof Teas and they specialize in any kind of like loose leaf that you can imagine. They can do like custom mixes, but they have a lot of pre-made mixes that are just delicious. And they have like artisanal mugs, they have bone china, tea sets, like all kinds of stuff. So it's a really fun place to go and I thought I would bring you with us. But I am looking for not only Earl Grey, but I would love like a wedding chai to have because I've been kind of craving it. So that is the plan for that. And then for the rest of the day, I really just want to wake up my indigo vat because it is supposed to be 70 degrees tomorrow, which is like very nice and warm and it's like perfect weather for dyeing with indigo dye. And I have not used my indigo vat or like worked with it at all for a couple of months, basically since maybe like last November was the last time I used it. I'm really not sure. So it can go dormant. That is totally fine for it. It's been inside our house, so it's not like gotten too cold or anything, but it just hasn't seen the light of day for a couple of months. So I definitely need to wake her up and just to make sure that she's ready to go. Or that's my only like must do for the rest of the day. Otherwise, I would just love to do some hand sewing and hanging out with my family, those kinds of things. You know how it goes. So there's also a WWE event later tonight. You might not know this about me, but I'm secretly a WWE fan. I have been since I was a little kid. I don't watch it like I used to. I just kind of watch like the special events, but tonight is the Elimination Chamber, so I'm gonna try and see if we can figure out how to watch that and like where to watch that. So that's the only other like kind of must that I must do today. Oh, also, it was so overcast and rainy today, but the sun is out. I cannot believe it. It's like beautiful out. You can probably see the sunshine from the window, but it's like their first glimpse of sun in probably a week or so, so it'll be nice to enjoy that. But yeah, that is all I have for now. Let's go ahead and head to the tea store.
Zippy. Oh, he's a good girl. You working?
Put the bunny in the bathtub. You guys, this weather is like unbelievable. It is so nice out. It is like 65 degrees. The sun is like full send on my face, and I'm just gonna soak up this vitamin D. Zippy's playing with a stick. But yes, this weather is so nice, and I have a cup of hot tea. I'm one of those people that drinks hot tea in the middle of the summer, so even though the sun is like full sent upon my face, I'm still drinking hot tea. It is steaming, so I have not tried it yet, but I'm hoping that the chai is good. It should be good. I don't remember if I've tried this specific chai from Tin Roof Teas. I know that I've tried a chai, but they have multiple varieties. So, and then I have my indigo vat heating up as well, and she should be almost done cooking. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to her to feed her, and hopefully things will be good with that, so I can dye with indigo tomorrow. But as with many fermented things, it's kind of like a wait and see process. So we should see, hopefully soon, how things are looking with a dye strip test and a little pH strip test. So let me go ahead and show you the vat because she looks beautiful. Ta-da! So all you see here, this is flour that's forming. This flour was still here after several months of being dormant, which was amazing to see. I was so happy to see that. And I just have a bucket heater in it with a thermostat, so we can keep an eye on the temperature. Yeah, hopefully we should be able to give her a stir soon, give her a feed, and let her rest and see how she feels after an hour, if she's ready to dye some fabric or not. Yeah, otherwise still regularly scheduled programming. Elimination chamber is happening tonight, so I'll be watching that and hopefully doing some quilting. And then tomorrow morning, Zippy actually has an kind of like a impromptu play date that we didn't have on the docket, but it is now, so that'll be good for her. So yes, I'm just going to continue to sit here and enjoy the sun and enjoy my tea. And then we will stir the vat once it's reached up to 120 degrees. So that's currently what we're waiting on. All right, so I have stirred her for a few minutes. I fed her, not in that order, I fed her first and then stirred her for a few minutes. And now she can be left to rest for an hour. That flower in the middle is already a really great sign. And yeah, I mean, I would be amazed and so thrilled if it was like just ready to go. That would be awesome. But yeah, we will check back in an hour and see where things are at. Okay, it has been an hour. Also, you are like in the strangest position because the indigo vat can't be in, or shouldn't be in direct sun, and earlier the sun was like over the whole deck, so now we're in this little corner. But it has been an hour. We still have a beautiful indigo flower. I'm just gonna see what the vat looks like under the surface. Okay, it's amber colored, which is perfect. I don't know if you can see this, but basically what you're looking for is for the vat itself to be amber colored and not murky, which is what we have. It's like a golden amber, so that's really exciting. And then I also wanted to do a pH strip. Ideally you want it to be between 10 and 12. I have no idea what this is going to be at, but let's just go ahead and see. Okay, I think we are probably at an 11, which is perfect. If you can see that. Do you see that? So 12 is right there. I think we're at an 11. So that's awesome. I'm really, really happy about that. That's crazy. I honestly did not think that that would come together so quickly. So But I did wet a piece of cloth here, so I'm just going to, this is just cotton, I'm gonna just dump this in, just because I want to see how it's actually dyeing here. If I need to make it stronger, if she is good how she is, like I just won't know until I put that in there and see. Yeah, but that otherwise is really exciting. I will pull out the sample in about 5 minutes here just to see what things are looking like, but otherwise I am super happy and excited to be able to dye some fabric tomorrow.
That shining wizard, which was such an important part of AJ's arsenal over the years, almost took out Becky Lynch. AJ puzzles to that Black Widow, knowing full well the damage it holds. She's already tapped twice to over the past 6 months. Becky, is she getting frustrated? Waiting, look at this. Becky Lynch now.
Stick. Oh my god, I'm running in a little row.
Swim in it. So we're getting ready for. He says he's gonna open it in March. So
Yeah.
Adam will be over there. I'll tell you that much.
Well, this month I'm taking. There's a place in Asheville that has 7.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Happy Sunday. It is the next day. It is just after lunchtime here, and I have had a somewhat busy morning already. You just saw some clips of Zippy having a play date with her friends. It is the last play date before she goes back up to New York for career school, so that was a little bittersweet. Every time she has playtime, she gets so dirty, and we refuse to let her into the house until she's had a bath. So after her play date, we took her to get a bath at like a self-service dog wash type place, and it's also a pet store too. And you will not believe what I found there. They actually started carrying tarantulas. And I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel before, but behind me here, all in these little boxes of this shelf, I have tarantulas. I've been keeping them for about 5 years now. It'll be 5 years this summer. And I have a pretty small collection in comparison to people who have spiders. If you're in the game, you know. But I think I have 6 spiders and 1 scorpion right now. I think that's the count the last time I checked. But yeah, they actually started carrying tarantulas, and they were carrying a tarantula that I've had my eye on online for literally a couple of weeks, but I just haven't pulled the trigger to purchase yet because the shipping is really expensive and I only wanted 1 spider, so it didn't really make sense in my head, and the weather's been cold. It's just accumulation of things. They actually had that species of spider there, so I picked it up, and yeah, now I have a new tarantula this morning. It's not what I expected this morning or what I expected to find there by any means, but it was a happy surprise. So I will show you that spider in a minute here if you're interested in seeing it. If you're not, I'll give you a heads up beforehand, but it's just a little guy, so he's really not too intimidating or anything. But other than the playdate and the dog wash, I have just started setting up my indigo vat to start dyeing. I have only done what we did yesterday, which is where you heat up the vat and stir it and let it get settled. So hopefully we should be able to start dyeing soon, and then yeah, I'm just going to be in and out outside doing that all afternoon probably. It is kind of like a time-intensive process, so you need to set out a whole afternoon to do it, I would say. Yeah, we need a lot of time and good weather. So luckily I have both of those today, but that is the plan. I'm going to go ahead and show you my new spider. I'm going to rehouse them too this week into a proper, more permanent enclosure. But yeah, I think I'll probably do that tomorrow, and I might try filming it just for extra things. But I did say at the beginning of this vlog that you would be seeing things that you don't normally see. So I guess that is included in that. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab that spider for you really quick. Just give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Yeah, I just thought it was a really great size. It's kind of past that like delicate spiderling point, and the color is really fun right now at this juvenile stage. So I thought it was a good deal, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. So if you're curious, this is a Pamphibedius species mascara, otherwise known as mascara giant bird eater. So this spider will get to be pretty big someday, but it will take a while before we get there. So it's just a little guy right now. This is a very small terrarium, I guess you could say, or enclosure that it's in, but we will give it a little bit of an upgrade. I think I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. I'll just let it settle and chill today because it just had a very bumpy car ride home. But yeah, that is our new friend, our new addition to the family. So other than the spider and the indigo dying, that is pretty much all that's happening right now. I'm starting to think about my quilt top a little more. I got some quilting done last night, so in exchange for working on some quilting on my old quilt, now I'm thinking about the new quilt today. So I am just trying to think ahead a little bit on projects before we travel, and that's all that's really going on at the moment. So I will touch base with you once we start actually indigo dyeing outside. Hi, you guys. I am reporting to you live from the couch. Whoa, hold on here. Okay, that's better. I'm reporting to you live from the couch. I fucked up. I fucked up. So if you've been watching the vlogs for a minute, you will have heard me mention that I'm part of this year-long quilt making class that is all virtual. So we meet online and we talk online and we share online, etc., etc. And it's all year. And we meet once a month as a collective group to discuss what we're learning, what we're thinking about, what we're working on, etc., etc. And I've shown clips from that previously, like for quilt making classes that I've been in, and in the Zooms and stuff, I've showed clips of that on the vlog before. But for some reason, I thought we were meeting in 2 weeks, but I checked my phone at like 1:30 and I had a notification that my class started 30 minutes prior. So yeah, completely messed that up. And I was like, what do? I don't have anything ready. I don't have any kind of like talking points or presentations ready or anything. Instead of just ghosting the class entirely, I decided to sign on, and that was like in the middle of like indigo dyeing. So I spent the afternoon indigo dyeing and then also attending that class, and everything went fine. Logic is really just wanting me to get this clip over with, but everything for the class went fine. Like my presentation went fine. I, was able to be conversational with my classmates, and that was all great. So like it all ended up being okay, but I'm just like so embarrassed and kicking myself for that error. And like I had it written down in my calendar, my planner, and everything. I just checked, and I did write it down for the 15th. I do not know what I was missing there or like how that mistake happened, but it did, and it was just an honest mistake. And I was like, I literally just wrote it down wrong and did not realize we were meeting today. So yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow. But I'm glad I didn't run away from it. I'm glad that I just attended the class and apologized for being tardy. And oh my god, now I have Zippy here. Good grief. Hi. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. But yeah, I am glad that, not fun situation for me, but I'm glad that it went well anyway. Needless to say, the afternoon flew by. I ended up doing like 4 or 5 dips on my indigo vat, so they are now just hanging out in the air, and I will rinse them out later, throw them in the wash, and those will be ready. But my social battery this morning was already on empty, so I am just like feeling absolutely zapped after that afternoon of chaos and disorder and busyness. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the evening off to just chill and hang out with my babies because they clearly are wanting to hang out with me, which is so sweet. I have a little cherub on each side. So I'm going to hang out with them. I'm going to hang out with my baby, my other baby, my wife. She's making us dinner right now. We're having veggie dogs and potato salad, and then we are just going to wrap up our Sunday evening. So I think we're just going to sit in the same spot for the next few hours and call it a night after that. So yeah, just wanted to be real about that update. It's not cute, but it's honest. So it is what it is at this point. It's really okay. But yeah, that is what's happening. I'm going to go and have some dinner and finish up my indigo dyeing project. So yeah, I will talk to you later. All right, and that is it for me. Thank you for spending this weekend with me vlog. I really appreciate you being here. Zippy's like, I'm getting the heck out of here. But anyway, thank you so much for spending this weekend with me. I really had a great weekend. It was, I feel like, productive. It was busy. I had some unexpected surprises, i.e. the spider. All in all, very successful weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this little bit different style of video for me. It's still kind of like that vloggy style, but it's more of in like a condensed amount of time. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Before I forget, this is how my indigo turned out. It is not as dark as it usually is, so I think I need to strengthen up my vat a little bit, but nonetheless, a very successful round of dyeing. I really love this like really true blue indigo color. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I have a nice amount of fabric to work with now. I felt like my indigo stash was getting kind of low. And also, if you are interested in seeing more spider content from me, I would be happy to show you. I just know that people are not always fans of spiders, so I've kind of avoided putting them on the channel for that reason, but I'm always happy to share about my hobbies and my niche interests, especially if you'd be interested in hearing about them. So just let me know if that's something that you're interested in. And we do need to name the spider as well. So if you have any name suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I am all ears. We currently have in our roster, we have an Esther, we have an Igor, we have a Princess, we have a Peach, Eloise as well. How could I forget Eloise? So that is just a sampling of some of the arachnid names that we have. So anything that fits in that family, I would love to name the spider. So just let me know. But otherwise, I will see you in the next vlog. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I mean it every time I say it. I really love creating videos and sharing about my creative interests and other hobbies with you guys, and I love connecting with you. So it's just like, this is like an absolute treat for me. I really, really enjoy this corner of the internet, and thank you so much for being here. I should note too that the next vlog is going to be a little bit different as well. Zippy did start the outro with me, and she's our seeing eye dog in training. She is all over this video and all over the channel, so you're probably quite familiar with her if you've seen any of my other videos, but she is headed off to career school at the end of the week. So we will be traveling to New York this weekend to bring her up to school and send her off on the next leg of her journey. I plan on documenting how that all goes, and then I also am going to go to New York City for the first time with Emily. We're gonna tackle on the city together for a day. So I figured I would show you that as well and show you what we get up to. Look who decided to come back. Hey. We're just talking about you. We were talking about you. Yeah, and how about how you're going off to career school and you're gonna do big girl things? Oh, okay. Yeah, you just let them know, okay? Yeah, this next vlog will be all about you, won't it? Yes, it will. Oh my goodness, yes it will. Oh, I love you too. oh, I'm gonna miss you. Oh God, I'm gonna miss her so much. So. The next vlog should be interesting. But until I see you again, I hope you are doing well wherever you are and that you're staying safe and taking care of those around you. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.